unity, UNITY.
Yeah, I put myself on there just so people can see that we're about to go on. Yeah, because hello. Hola, ¿cómo están? Hola, amigos, ¿cómo están hoy? ¿Estás sintonizándote a Labo News hoy?
Yes, welcome to Labo News. My name is Luz Mejia.
My name is Tarani Torado.
Gracias por sintonizarse y ser parte de las noticias de nuestra comunidad. Thank you for tuning in and being part of our community news. Labo News está en vivo todos los viernes a las 2 p.m. en Facebook, YouTube y en la radio 97.9. Labo News is live every Friday at 2 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and on radio 97.9. Por favor, presione compartir y haga clic en el botón like para que la gente de Worcester pueda sintonizarse y aprender más sobre los nuevos recursos disponibles para las empresas latinas, los focos comerciales y información importante sobre lo que está sucediendo en la comunidad y sus alrededores. Please hit share and click the like button so the people of Worcester County can tune in and learn more about the new resources that are available to Latino businesses, business spotlights, and important information on what is happening in and around the community.
We aim to share with you local Latino business owners from our community every week. Nuestro objetivo es compartir con usted negociantes latinos de nuestra comunidad todas las semanas. Our goal is to also provide you with the latest local networking events to take your business to the next level. Le brindamos los últimos eventos locales para llevar a su negocio al siguiente nivel. At Labo, we strive to empower, educate, and support the Latino community. En Labo nos esforzamos por empoderar, educar y apoyar a la comunidad latina. Thank you for tuning in and let's get started. Gracias por sintonizarse y vamos a comenzar. How you doing, Lulu?
Good. How are you?
Good. Happy Friday.
Friday.
Happy Friday. Feliz Viernes. Ready for the weekend.
Absolutely.
Yes. So we have a virtual job fair that is coming up, and it is on October 29. For those of you that are looking to level up, switch careers, definitely check out the job fair on October 29th. It's virtual, so it's safe, and it is from 12 noon to 4:30. You can take it, do the job fair from the comfort of your personal computer, tablet, or smartphone. No webcams needed, and employers will be calling you directly. You can also visit masshirecentralcc.com on October 29 to join the virtual job fair. So look for the big yellow button that says Join Job Fair Now at the top of the page. And if you don't see it, simply click refresh and it should appear. La Feria de Empleo Virtual es el día 29 de octubre por el centro de Mass Higher Central Career Center. Entonces, octubre 29 de las 12 del mediodía a las 4 hasta las 4 p.m. se lleva a cabo desde la comodidad de su computadora personal, tableta o teléfono. No es necesario que prendan sus cámaras y cuando vayas al job fair que es virtual, los empleadores lo llamarán a usted directamente y se contactarán con usted. It's a great opportunity for people to do this virtual job fair. You could kind of take the nervousness out of job hunting away.
Virtual has been a whole new concept, and I actually appreciating it a lot more the more we are involved in virtual events and forums.
I think that I'm squeezing in more meetings during the day because I don't have to drive anywhere.
Right. Yes.
So it's good
agree.
in that sense.
Yeah, so today we have our first speaker.
Yes.
Hilda Ramirez. Is she on the backstage?
Let's see here if we have Hilda backstage.
So Hilda Ramirez is going to be speaking about the Latin History Project of Worcester, who will be sharing, the mission, the collaborative efforts, and goals of this project.
Okay. Let's see. Hilda
hablará del proyecto de historia latina de Worcester, quien compartirá la misión, los esfuerzos colaborativos y los objetivos de este proyecto.
All right, so we're just getting Hilda on. She's messaging us. She's just having a little bit of technical difficulty, but she is trying to get backstage right now.
Yeah, so I am a Worcester State student, and so when I found out about this project was through a professor, a history professor, and so I was able to get credits for joining and volunteering to, gather this information, gather people's personal stories, do interviews. So if you are a student and you would like to gain some credits, this is a great project to, engage in and be able to share the stories of other Latinos of Worcester.
Yeah, we have so many amazing stories here in Worcester that are not showcased. Usually, the really popular people get showcased, but here with what Hilda's doing, we're taking just regular people, and sharing their stories, because I think that's what makes our community is the stories. Las historias de nuestra comunidad son tan empoderantes y son tan importantes, y lo que Hilda está haciendo, este proyecto con Worcester State University es bien importante. I know that recently, actually, I was invited to the Faces of Worcester photo shoot. Actually, I have to send that to you. I thought it was another cool project that's happening where they're taking pictures of, people in the city, people like you or I or students or just, from all different walks of life, and sharing a little bit about them to bring us together.
Awesome. Yes.
So let's see.
The cool thing about this project is that it's showcasing in the history, the Worcester History Museum. They are putting together a section in the museum which, shows the faces of the Worcester Latino community. It implements their story, the Worcester history story of Latinos of Worcester and their contribution to this growing city.
Yes. So while we wait for Hilda to come on, we're just going to move on to our next topic here. So the Latin American Business Organization invites you to a virtual series workshop on business accounting. This workshop is a series of 4 sessions with key information and tips on how to properly account for the finances of your business. The workshop is from 6 to 7 p.m. October 29, November 10, November 17, and the 24th. La Organización Empresarial Latinoamericana los invita a una serie de talleres virtuales sobre la contabilidad empresarial. Este taller es una serie de 4 secciones con información clave y consejos sobre cómo contabilizar adecuadamente las finanzas de su empresa. El taller es de 6 a 7 p.m. en octubre 29, noviembre 10, noviembre 17 y el 24. Entonces, toda esa información está en la página del Labo. If you are not following our Labo page, make sure that you type in the search bar Latin American Business Organization on Facebook and hit like right there. We're also on Instagram as well, and we share a lot of amazing content every week. We also have some information about, this is breaking news actually.
Yes, it is.
About COVID-19 grant opportunities for Massachusetts small businesses. The state is making more grant funding available through the Massachusetts Growth Capital Corporation, the MGCC, for small businesses affected by the pandemic. The application opened on October 22nd at noon. Eligible businesses with 5 or fewer employees can receive up to $25,000, and businesses with 50 or fewer employees can receive up to $75,000. To qualify, businesses must be for-profit entity in good standing with the state, city, document a loss of income, and have been in operation prior to June 30th, 2019. Funding priority will be given to businesses whose owners are women, minorities, veterans, and members of the underrepresented groups in Massachusetts. In Massachusetts gateway cities, Worcester is designed as a gateway city and the most negatively impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Preference will also be given to those with the greatest need that have not received other federal pandemic assistance. So, estos son noticias últimas, una información nueva que acaba de salir. El estado ofrece más fondos de subvenciones a través de Massachusetts Growth Capital Corporation, el MGCC, para las pequeñas empresas afectadas por la pandemia. La aplicación abrió el 22 de octubre. Entonces, las empresas elegibles que son elegibles son empresas con 5 empleados o menos que pueden recibir hasta $25,000, y las empresas que tengan 50 empleados o menos pueden recibir hasta $75,000. Para calificar, una empresa debe de ser en entidad y tienen que estar con fines de lucro al día con el Estado. Todo tiene que estar al día. Tiene que documentar una pérdida de los ingresos y haber estado en funcionamiento antes de el 30 de junio del 2019. Se otorga prioridad al financiamiento a las empresas cuyos propietarios sean mujeres, minorías, veteranos y miembros de otros grupos subrepresentados en Massachusetts Gateway Cities. Worcester está designada como un Gateway City y aquellos más afectados negativamente por la pandemia COVID-19. También se dará preferencia a aquellos con mayor necesidad que no hayan recibido otra asistencia federal de la pandemia. So that is amazing. Here's another grant, another, help for the businesses in our community. Esta ayuda es bien importante.
Yes, and we have mentioned it in previous shows. Prepare yourself if you are a business owner, because these grants are going to come and continue coming out. They are here for the people. They are here for, for those that qualify. And so we say, take advantage, be prepared with your documentation, be precise in, forming your needs so that when the application comes in, you can establish and say, hey, look, this is where we have a loss. This is where our business took a loss because of this pandemic, and this is the time frame, so that it's not overlooked or overseen, and that your application can actually be processed, and these grants can be available to you.
Yes, yes. So, hay dinero para ayudar a tu negocio. Lo que tienes que hacer es conectarte con los recursos que te estamos dando para que puedas mantenerte a flote. And with that, we have Hilda.
Yay, we got her on.
We have Hilda. So let's get her on. Hello, Hilda.
Hi guys, how are you? ¿Cómo están hoy?
Let's just do a little mic check here real quick.
Okay, so
Can we hear Hilda?
can you hear me?
Her mic is off.
Oh, I tested it.
Well, you are listening to Unity Radio 97.9 FM, Worcester's Community Connection. You can watch us on Facebook Live at Unity Radio, or stream us at WUTY97.9FM.org. Feel free to call in and join us in discussion at 508-471-5265.
Hilda, can you hear us?
I can hear you perfectly. Can you hear me?
So we can't hear her.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
Yes.
No? Can you hear me?
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Yes,
we
here
can
you
hear you. Welcome, Hilda. Thank you for being here with us.
No, thank you for having me.
Yes, yes. So Hilda, tell the community a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Sure. So I am currently the executive director of the Latino Education Institute at Worcester State University. I've been there for about 8 years. I've been in the community for a long time. Prior to that, I was at the Worcester Youth Center for about 5 years. And so I do a lot of work in education policy work. But I'm also in a lot of boards and initiatives in the community. And I believe that that's why you guys have me here today, right? To talk about the Latino History Project.
Yes. Tell us about the Latino history. I'm actually a Worcester State alumni. I love Worcester State, and I was so happy when I heard that you were coming on the show and to learn more about the Latino Project.
No, yes, I do love Worcester State as well. And so the Latino History Project, it's a project that we started about 6 or 7 years ago. And it was a group of Latinos sitting around having wine, complaining about the fact that we felt that we weren't really represented somehow. And so we were sort of, having fun, but at the same time sort of saying, well, it's really upon us to really take some action, because as Latinos, we're very complex. We come from 21 different countries originally. Some of us are born here, some of us, so there's different generations, and it's hard for people to understand that complexity. And so we felt that what if we connected with the Worcester Historical Museum and started a process of understanding how we could document our own history. And so that's how it started. And we were so pleasantly surprised because, we went to the History Museum and William Wallace was like, we're thrilled to document your story. You're a very big component of the community. Latinos have been here for a while. It's important for you to do it. And it started by William Wallace himself training us. Well, here's how you document history. And let's get started. Let's bring in some historians and scholars to the work. And so the committee was made up of Maritza Cruz, Leo Negron, and a lot of other people that I might, Olga Lopez Hill, Iris Delgado from the library, and many more that have joined since. And so we were thrilled to be embraced by the museum. And so the process has been about that, about documenting who we are, about looking at what's already documented and collecting it for a collection at the museum, and highlighting some of that work every year so that people know that there's this wealth of information that we already have. And, you know, our history goes way back to the 1800s with a Mexican family traveling to visit the Salisburys, the Cáceres family. And they used to have their kids went to Holy Cross. And so we have a very rich history from very early on. And I think not a lot of people know that. So that's what the project is about.
Wow. That is awesome.
Yeah, the showcase is going to be very interesting, and I can't wait for it to be completed. And if you don't mind mentioning, who are the people that you are collaborating with on this project that we should know about, or how are there opportunities to continue volunteering for this project as it's still ongoing?
Yes, we are actually working aggressively to try to showcase the work that we already have, but to make sure that we're inclusive in that work, right? So that we don't miss anything. And so to do that, we are partnering with the College of the Holy Cross. We're partnering with 2 scholars there. One scholar is a historian, Justin Poche, who is a historian there, and also Cynthia Stone, which is a professor in Spanish who has done a lot of work in the community throughout the years. We did work with Rosa Carrasquillo, who is a Latina historian, and she provided us with a wealth of information from the very beginnings up until the 70s. And now we brought on Aldo Guevara, who is a Latino historian at Worcester State University. And so he brings, not only is he a Latino historian, but he brings that perspective and interest of Central America. He's from El Salvador, so he brings that expertise. And we wanted to be inclusive because we know that the beginning, the massive migration was from Puerto Rico to Worcester. We had some people from Cuba, from different places, but the majority were Puerto Rican, the Puerto Rican community coming from New York and coming from Puerto Rico. But then there's all these other little communities, and later, like the Dominican, the Salvadorian community, and so on and so forth. And now there's a lot of different people that are from different areas. And so we want to make sure that we're inclusive and that we're telling a story that compels everyone to understand the complexity of who we are. And so we are working with the College of the Holy Cross, Worcester State. We're working with the History Museum. Mass Humanities has really sponsored us. And we really need people to help us organize all the things that we have gathered. There's so much information. So we need archiving skills. So anybody that's good with just organizing files and putting them in date order and cataloging. We also need people to just sit on the committee because there's a lot of work that needs to be done. We need to go out and seek out the stories of those that we haven't captured yet in our community. We are, interviewing small businesses and their stories and how they got started. So there's a little bit of, history is also alive, right? Like the history is today. And so we're really always looking to catalog the experiences of any Latino in this city and their story. And why did you come here? When did you come here? And what's making you stay in this community? And so those are all stories that we want to share.
Well, thank you so much, Hilda. And if people want to reach you, how can they reach you?
So anybody can reach us. There is actually a website that's called Latino History Worcester, but you can also contact us through the museum, the Worcester Historical Museum. Personally, I'm the executive director of the Latino Education Institute, and we have a website. You can go in there and find me and contact me. But I'll also just give a phone number just to be more personable. You can contact me at 508-410-6015. We would love to hear from the community. to come in, help us collect our histories, and to be able to tell it from our perspective, not somebody else's. That's really important to us.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for
Yes,
coming
thank you
on
for
the
being
show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, and great job, Labo, for doing this. I saw that you were talking about the small businesses grants. So important to our community, right?
Yes.
During this time that we're all sharing information. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you, Hilda.
much.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. All right. That was amazing. So thank you so much, Hilda. That was a lot of great information, and I'm very excited about that project.
Yes, I am as well.
All right. So now we have Thais Rentas. So we're going to bring her on. Hello, Thais.
Hello, happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Can you hear
Happy
us?
Friday, ladies.
Yes.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
can hear you. Yes, Thais Rentas. So, Thais, tell it. I couldn't say who you are, but I prefer for you to say it.
Well, thanks, ladies. So my name is Thais Rentas. I am a board member of the Labo Board of Directors organization, and I'm also the marketing director of the organization. Some people might see me or familiarize themselves with me because I am also Jose Rentas's daughter, the president of the organization. So I am very blessed to be by my father's side throughout all of these years, and really seeing this organization flourish to what it is today, and having this great Labo news show.
Yes, yes. It's been a pleasure working with you, and we're so happy that you're so involved with Labo. I always say you're like his right hand man, but right hand woman.
Yeah.
You're the
I
right
really
hand
am.
woman.
I really
Well, the woman behind the scenes.
Yes, yes. So tell us, what do you have for us today? Why is Labo so important to our community? What do you love most about Labo? And I know you have some exciting things to share with us as well.
Yeah, so like I said, because I've been part of the organization really since the first day it started in the Southbridge Hotel back in 2016, seeing Jose and Efrain, the co-founder of the organization, have this vision, right? And it come to life. And you guys being attested to that, joining within this last year and seeing how much the organization has grown. It really has shown by collaborating and partnering with other organizations the need to provide the resources for our Latin community and our business owners, right? We talk about Hispanics, and in honor of the previous or this past week, Hispanic Heritage Month that just ended, right? It just goes to show that in a small community like Worcester, or in a city like Worcester, an organization like this is really needed to really get those resources, get that information, partner with those businesses, let them network within each other, and give them the information, the events that they really need to network and grow their business.
Yes, yes. That is awesome. And you also had some news about, you wanted to talk a little bit about the Game Changer Award.
Yes. So we are so excited. Earlier this week, Monday morning, Jose Rentas, along with co-founder Efrain Medina, and along with fellow board director members, participated in the Worcester Regional Chamber of Commerce Game Changer Conference and Expo. And in that award, or in that expo, they introduced the event by honoring the recipients of this Game Changer Award, and Labo was one of those recipients. This is an amazing, and we are extremely thrilled to be receiving this award. Again, testing to Ronnie and Luce, you girls really have helped us, build this organization, and we are extremely thrilled that the city has seen our advocacy, and they have seen our dedication and us trying to have a seat at the table, so to speak, so that we can provide said resources, grants, loan opportunities for small businesses to survive through the pandemic. And COVID it's been distraught for many families and businesses, but in a way, other people have also seen it as a blessing. And that in that part, I can attest to, Labo really stepping up and helping small businesses survive through this pandemic.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, those grants have been tremendously important, and the Game Changer Award. I mean, yeah, Labo has definitely
Bravo to Labo.
shout out, yes, to all the board members, all the people that are putting in the work behind the scenes. We don't always, the public doesn't always get to see all the work that goes behind the scenes, all the meetings that Thais has to sit in on, and all the meetings that Jose has to sit in on, and that we have to sit in on, and we're here to serve the community, and that's why I'm so proud to be one of the board of directors for Labo, and Luz as well.
Yes.
So thank you, Thais.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, Thais.
Thank you so much, ladies. Have a blessed weekend.
All right.
Yes. Bye-bye.
All right. So next up, we have Elizabeth Cruz for our money segment.
Dinero, dinero, dinero. Welcome, Elizabeth.
So as you guys know, yes. As you guys know, we all know that money is a powerful tool, and making money is one thing and managing money is another. Sabemos que hacer dinero es una cosa, pero manejarlo bien es otra. To bring you the latest tips on money management and investments, we bring you Elizabeth Cruz. Para traerte los consejos del día de cómo manejar y inversionar tu dinero, te traemos a Elizabeth Cruz. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you?
Buenas tardes.
Hola. Buenas tardes.
Dinero. We can't live without it. Yeah, I just want to take this opportunity to thank you, but also to congratulate Labos. I'm very proud of being a board member of Labos. The Game Changer Award is one of the unique awards that the City of Worcester Chamber of Commerce gives. So I'm proud of being part of this organization, and I've been supporting it since day one. So more to come. So.
Yes, we are just getting started.
Yes,
that's right. So like in every organization, you have a 5-year plan, and it seems like this next 5 years is going to be even more successful. So looking forward to that.
Yes.
But, one of the things I want to talk about today is flips, because I know someone asked me more information about flips. So I want to say that I'm going to give 4 steps that you need for a flip. And I'm also going to say that we are going to hold a seminar with what's called Flips and Financing this month in November. We're looking either on the 12th or the 19th. It will be confirmed. But one of the things we're going to talk about is the 4 steps that we're going to go over in more details. So in order to do a flip, for those that don't know, a flip is when someone buys a property, repairs it, and then sells it for a profit. Typically, you want a 4-month transaction to buy the property, repair it, and sell it within 4 months. So one of the first steps in having a flip, doing a flip, is basically identifying a property. And you need a real estate agent to help you with that, or a wholesaler. But if you are not experienced in real estate, then you're better off going with an agent that knows about flips, can identify properties that qualify for flips, and you'll be able to make money. The second piece is basically money. Right? Without money, we can't buy it. So that is one of the segments we're going to talk about is to do flips, you don't go to a local bank or a broker, you go to a hard money lender. And there's many hard money lenders out there. So you want to make sure you go to one that has a great reputation, can live to expectation, and also that it's flexible. You don't want someone that says, okay, your 4 months are up, now you have to pay me the entire money, instead of working with you to help you sell the property so you can pay it when you sell it. So that's very important. The third one is having a team, because whether you work full-time, part-time, or you want to be full-time and managing this project, you want to make sure that you have a team You have the right general contractor with the proper license. You want to make sure that any repairs that you do hire a specialist in that area, and also that they do pull a permit. And the fourth thing is to make sure that the property that you're about to buy, the property you're about to repair, is going to make you money at the end of the day. So again, you want to work with someone that knows all this, that has the software where you plug in all these numbers and you're able to understand before you even invest in it whether or not it's going to make you money. Then lastly, which is part of the bonus step, is that you want to make sure you have an exit strategy, which means that if you don't sell it at the price you want, that you have a plan B. So all of that, working with an agent, a general contractor, and a financer that knows all these things is very critical for a successful flip. So,
well, that is, I'm very excited about the flip because you can really make a lot of money renovating a home. And I know you and I have had lots of conversations about that. And, you know, it could be intense work or it could be some light work, you know. And I know you had mentioned that it's important to, when you first do your first one, to make sure that it's not a massive project, but something, you know, that is doable, more cosmetic, and, you know, that way you can be very successful at your first one and then build up on that.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I would be posting soon when that time will be for the seminar, and it's going to be in the office as well as Zoom. So hopefully next month we would provide more details about that.
Yes, yes. And also, we might as well just plug it in here, but the real estate office for Cruz Realty Group is opening up as well, and we're going to be releasing an opening date for that. Are you excited?
Yes, a lot to do, but I'm very excited. You know, things are beginning to materialize. It's been a long time in the making, so looking forward to that.
Yes,
So
very
we're looking
exciting.
November 6th at this point, and also November 8th.
Yes. So very exciting. Your 27 years of experience in real estate, and now we're just gonna blow it out of the park. And
That's right.
Thank you for being part of it. I mean, you are indeed going to be my business partner, and you're going to be working alongside me, and we're going to make it happen.
Yes.
Thank you. Looking forward to that.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you have a wonderful day.
You too. Happy Thursday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Yeah, so that wraps up today's
episode. Yes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us. We love spending our Fridays with you. Thank you for watching Labo News. We're going to see you all next Friday at 2 p.m. for more community news. You're listening to Unity Radio on 97.9 FM.
Yes, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.